he still remembers all of us. It was so much fun when he was here. The best part is he even wished our Mother Earth. I'm so glad he remembered that. I almost forgot it's the 22nd of April. He knows everything about our planet and he also taught us so many things. But we never visited him. I wish we could go to space and explore the mystery and wonders hidden there. When you look up at the stars, what do you think about? Maybe that we are not alone or the vastness of it all. There's so much to wonder about space. The fact is, we don't have all the answers about it. We know that it's vast and it's beautiful, but we are not exactly sure how vast it is. How do we discover all these? It's still a dream for me. Oh, look at that! A rocket ship! They might be going into space, aren't they, friend? Even I wanted to go. Maybe one day we will also get a chance to go into space and visit our alien friend also. Meanwhile, why don't we turn our dream of going into space a reality by creating an animation? That is a fantastic idea. Let's see how our Mother Earth looks from space. I can't wait anymore. Are we all set for the animation creation? Oh, we missed a thing. Don't we need a platform to create this animation? I got it! I don't think I'll ever forget something so wonderful. Well, I'm talking about 𝗏𝗏 Senior because it's the best platform to create our own magic and many more. What is out there? Many cultures have created stories, myths and songs about space, imagining creatures of all types from angry to friendly. This creates an urge in the minds of all human beings to know more and more about space. Here we go. Double-click 𝗏𝗏 Senior on the desktop. The blue window of Scratch opens up. Now click on the Maximize button. We have planned to create an animation of space, right? Thus, we cannot take the cat sprite which you see now on the stage to space. So, we shall remove him. We have already selected this sprite. So, click on the delete icon on the thumbnail of the cat sprite on the sprite list below the stage to delete the sprite. Gone! Don't we need a backdrop for the animation? Yes, of course we do. You would have already thought of a space backdrop. Let's add that then. On the bottom right end, we have an option Choose a Backdrop. Click on it, which opens to a stock of backdrops. But we didn't find any backdrop app for the animation. So, let's download and upload one, my friend. That sounds like a great idea. We can download any backdrop as per our wish from the internet and upload it. For the time being, I am selecting the one I have already downloaded. Let's add that. On the bottom right end, bring the mouse pointer on the Choose a Backdrop option. From it, select the Upload a Backdrop option. It opens the Files option on our desktop. As you can see, I have 2 downloaded backdrops. Among them, we can select the space. Click on the Open icon to get the backdrop. Some minor editing is needed. Before that, let's zoom out the backdrop. Click on the Zoom Out option on the bottom to get the backdrop fit to the screen. Click on the Selection tool and select the backdrop fully by clicking outside the image and dragging over the image. Yes, the backdrop is now selected. Click on any corner and adjust the backdrop so that it fills the whole stage. Done! Let's go back to the coding area. So click on the codes category you see on the left top side. There is so much about space, our solar system and galaxies that we still don't know. Space is vast, with billions of galaxies, stars and planets in our own solar system yet to be explored or understood. The scientists' knowledge about space is always evolving. Usually, we travel into space via a space shuttle, rocket ship, etc. Here too, we need any of them to reach there. So, let's add them. Click on the Choose a Sprite option, which we have on the bottom right end. It leads us to plenty of sprites. We can search for a rocket in the search bar. So type in 𝗚𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. We got it! Wow! Look, when we select the sprite, we can see its animation. Click on the rocket ship sprite. We have the rocket ship on the stage. It looks a bit outsized in the backdrop. Let's resize it. For that, click on the size option we have just below the stage. Click 100, delete it and change it to 80. Cool, this looks fine. We need to set movements to the rocket ship. Well, did you notice, friend? Each and every side of the point in the stage has different x and y coordinate values. It is this x and y position that determines the value of the sprite at the particular position. See, when we moved it to the left, the value of x and y changed. Similarly, when I moved it to the right and to the top, the values kept on changing. We want the rocket ship to move from one corner to the next corner in a diagonal position. There are some tasks to be done to set a pretty good animation movement. First, click on the Costumes category. Then select the Selection tool. Click and drag it to select the whole sprite. After this, click on the tiny rotate icon you see and slightly tilt the rocket to the left side. Yes, that's it. You know, friend, space does not have an atmosphere. No planets in space have, except our Earth. Earth is the only planet in the solar system with an atmosphere that can sustain life. The blanket of gases that surrounds our home planet not only contains the air that we breathe, but also protects us from blasts of heat and radiation emanating from the sun. It warms the planet by day and cools it at night. Let's go back to our coding area. Click on the Codes category and let's start coding for the sprite. Go to the Events category, click on it. Take the When Green Flag Clicked block to the coding area. This is like a starter block from scratch. It enables all the other blocks placed below the When Green Flag Clicked block to execute its functions. When we start the animation, we need the rocket ship to be in a tilted position. To set that, go to the Looks category, click on it. Take the Switch Costume to block to the coding area and we can change the option to Rocket A by clicking on it. Later, drag the rocket ship and place it in the extreme right bottom in such a way that it remains hidden to the stage. Then, see, we have the x and y values. That is, x equals 280 and y equals negative 224. We need to set these values in the block codes. So, go to the Motion category, click on it and take the Go to XY block to the coding area. The values of x and y are already set in the block. The next position of the rocket can be set now. Click on the sprite and gently drag the sprite to the top left corner in a way that we cannot see the sprite on the stage. Good! You might have noticed the values of x and y. It has changed to negative 280 and 218 respectively. To set these values, again pick the Go to XY block and place it in the coding area. Space is usually regarded as being empty, but this is not true. The vast gaps between the stars and planets are filled with huge amounts of thinly spread gas and dust. Even the emptiest parts of space contain at least 100 atoms or molecules per cubic meter. Space is also filled with many forms of radiation that are dangerous to astronauts. Much of this infrared and ultraviolet radiation comes from the sun. Let's click on the green flag and see what we did till now. Oh, nothing at all. Let's try again. Click on the green flag icon. Nope, nothing happens on the stage. Oh, I got it, dear. There is an animation happening on the stage, but it happens so rapidly that we don't even notice the transition. Let's resolve this. Instead of this go to XY block, we can place the glide block. So remove this go to XY block by simply dragging it away from the coding area, and then take the glide seconds to XY block to the coding area. We can fix the 1 second to 5 seconds. The use of this block is that it will help the rocket ship glide and reach the other end in a period of 5 seconds. Therefore, we will be able to notice its transition. As we sorted out the issue we found, don't we have to check it out? Click on the green flag icon. Perfect! It works properly now. Bravo! We saw the rocket ship moving.